What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another WyattzWorld Extra. In today's video, I've got another top 10 list for you, but it's not going to be 10 things I hate. It's not going to be 10 things that are overrated. It's not going to be 10 things that should be canceled. Matter of fact, today we're going to be talking about 10 things that make me very uncomfortable. Figured it might be relatable, it might be funny, it might be stupid, I don't know. We got to post it and find out, right? Plug of the day, we'll do G Fuel. Head over to G Fuel, use code WyattzWorld, save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products. Let's hop into 10 things that make Wyatt very, very uncomfortable. So to start off this list, the first thing that makes me very uncomfortable is walking back after your turn in bowling. Now, I understand some people might also have this phobia, but you've got to understand, I was bowling from ages 5 to 22. I bowled a 300 game, all strikes. I have a ring for it with my name engraved on it. I was on the varsity high school bowling team. Essentially what I'm saying is that I knew what the fuck I was doing, and even I still could not ever be comfortable with it. It just feels like every time you walk off the approach, that's what the wood thing that you throw the ball on is called, the approach. When you walk off that, it feels like the entire building is staring at you. I've probably thrown, realistically, I don't know, 10,000 bowling balls in my life. Every single one of them, when I finished, I would watch my feet until I walked off the approach, and then I would go grab a drink of water or text on my phone or do something. I wouldn't look at anybody. It's just one of those things, man. It's never ever clicked with me, and I just find it awkward. Next thing on the list of things that make me uncomfortable is opening presents in front of people. I don't know why, but it bothers the shit out of me. I like getting things, who doesn't, but I don't like opening them in front of people. I'll do it, obviously, on my birthday, Christmas, whenever I get a gift. Like, I'm not gonna be the guy that goes, no, I'm not opening it in front of you. But when I do it, I'm always just like, okay, great. And then you open it and you can feel them smiling and staring at you as you're opening it, and you're like, well, what if I don't know what this is? What if I don't like it? What if I already have it? What the fuck am I gonna say? So then it's always just the, oh, nice, thanks, man. Anybody else know what I'm talking about? Like, it sucks. It's even worse when it's a room full of people too, not just like your immediate family. I'm talking like 25 people and you're opening something and everyone's watching you. You feel like a fucking animal in a zoo exhibit. All right, next thing I got is when people in person will come up to you with their phones and show you videos or pictures without you asking to see them. So awkward. Hey dude, let me show you this video I saw the other day. You know, the video that you didn't ask to see and the video that you're gonna have to stop everything you're doing so you can sit there and watch it and pretend to be entertained by it even though you don't give a damn. It's the worst, it's the worst, it's the worst. And I mean, pictures are bad, but video is much worse because pictures you can look at for a literal second and go, oh yeah, nice. Video, you're stuck for the whole thing. Look, just hear it from me. If you have something on your phone that you think is gold, then text it to somebody so they can look at it on their own time, or make sure that someone asks you to see it before whipping it out, because I'm just telling you, nobody gives a shit. But I can't hurt my friend's feeling and tell him that, so I've got to watch it. Next thing we got that I find really uncomfortable is when I cough or sneeze at a movie. Look, I'm in a pitch black room full of like up to 100 to 200 people watching a loud ass movie on like 100+ inch projector screen. Probably 1,000 inches actually. Anyway, even though they probably can't hear me cough or sneeze, every time I do it, I feel like the person right behind me has a revolver pressed to the back of my head and they're inches from pulling the trigger. I think I disturb myself so much that I think I disturb the people around me, but I will literally leave the movie theater before I cough or sneeze during a film. Like, I'll sit in the chair and be like, and I'll go in the hallway and let it all out. Like I said, nobody around me can probably even hear me or understand what I'm doing, but to me, it makes me so fucking uncomfortable. All right, next up is one that I really shouldn't feel uncomfortable for doing, but I do anyway, and that's sending back food at a restaurant when they fuck up. When I mess up, oh, no problem at all. I'll walk it right up there myself and be like, hey man, I fucked up here. Can you please fix this? I'm super sorry. But if the restaurant messes up, I'm eating it, dude. I do not care what it is. As long as it can be edible, it's going down. I don't know what it is. It's just, there's no nice way to word it to the server. You're just like, hey, oh, you know, on this burger, how there's supposed to be bacon and cheese? Well, there isn't any, and I was kind of thinking that I ordered it and you just got it. Like, you're not gonna be like, you forgot it. He's not gonna say he forgot it. And then there's just this whole awkward debacle where they're gonna go back and get you the right thing as they should, but me? The rest of the meal is fucked. I feel like I'm a nuisance to that entire environment. I feel like the server hates me. I feel like everybody at the table thinks I'm being a bitch. I don't know what it is, man. I make no sense. But that's the truth. If I go to a restaurant and I order something and they mess it up, 99% chance I'm not saying shit about it. All right, the next thing that makes me uncomfortable is long stoplights. You know, the ones where you're either between two cars or right next to a car and you're there for what feels like 5 minutes straight. I don't like that, man. That's when people start looking around and seeing what's going on. You get that awkward eye contact with the people next to you. I hate all of it. If I'm at a stoplight that isn't single lane, I am sitting there like this the whole time. What's even crazier about it is the people to the left and the right of me, I'm probably never gonna see again in my life. They're just NPCs. But it makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. All right, and the next thing actually kind of goes hand in hand with the stoplight because it happens very often at stoplights, but can happen anywhere, and that is homeless people. Homeless people make me so uncomfortable. Have you ever been in a car at a stoplight, stop sign, any sort of traffic, and there's a homeless man right outside your window with the sign staring into your fucking soul? It is terrible. You feel trapped. And the worst part is that they don't keep their distance. They will walk right up to you. Like, this is how it usually goes. I ain't giving you shit, brother. It's not my fault you fucked your life up. I'm sorry. All right, next up we got running by people. You ever done that before? Just on a jog or a competitive race, whatever it is, you had to run by a crowd of people? Makes me want to vomit just thinking about it. All those people are getting a full look at you at your absolute worst, you know, as you are just So then not only do you gotta think of the dumb face you're making, but you gotta think of how you look because you don't wanna be running like an idiot. So then trying to not look like an idiot, you're looking more like an idiot. Then it probably just looks like this. I remember back in high school, we used to have to run the mile and you'd have a buddy that would count your laps as you ran it and vice versa. Every time I finished a lap and had to pass the group of people waiting for their partners, I would sweat. Not because I was running, but because I was by the people. Don't know why, again, I hate it. Next up, we got the classic walking into a room full of people. And it could be my family, it could be people I've never seen before, it doesn't matter, I'm uncomfortable. I mean, everybody knows why too. It's because everybody looks at you. You don't think everybody looks at you, it's because everybody looks at you. Think back to any time you were in grade school and you were just going like this at the board and then you heard the door open. What did you do? You looked. Think about any time you're with your group of friends and you're all hanging out in the kitchen bullshitting and someone walks in the front door. What do? You look. See what I'm getting at? So when it's a room full of people, that's 30 people times 2 eyeballs, that's 60 fucking eyeballs unless Captain Hook is in there that are right on you. I don't like that. Now, the last thing on my list, I was gonna say public speaking, but everybody hates that. So the last thing on the list of things that make me uncomfortable is actually golfing in front of a live audience or live people. And I'm sure there's people out there who are just like me too. Like if I'm on a tee box and I'm about to swing and the group behind me rides right up so they're about to watch me tee off, 100% chance that ball is just gonna get burned into the dirt and go about 4 feet. I can't do it. And obviously it's just embarrassment that I'm scared of because if you ever hit a bad golf shot in front of a crowd of people before, there's not a lot of things that are worse than that. But it gets in my head so much that I can't do it. It makes me that uncomfortable. I won't even demo a club. You ever gone in and demoed a club at like Dick's Sporting Goods or something? I refuse because the assholes stand right there and watch you do it. I'll look like Bozo the Clown. No. Alright guys, and that is it for 10 things that make Wyatt super uncomfortable. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you already know what to do to show support. Also, if I don't post the rest of the week on this channel, please check my Twitch, because typically when I'm not posting, I'm streaming. Anyway, with everything I just said though, I'm gonna hop off and get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and as always, I will see you in the next upload.